So this is now. Hello everybody, and welcome once again back to another video on my channel. So today is the 17th of February 2020, the day I'm filming this, and it's officially been a year since I've been going to the gym. So I thought I'd kind of just show you my progress and like kind of document it for my sake and to share with people. And I think it's kind of interesting to see like years progression and everything. So I figured that's to kind of like show where I'm at. So just a few disclaimers before we start though. First things first, my body is for two people, and that's me and my boyfriend. So please don't say anything inappropriate in the comments or anything like that. Number two, I am not a gym professional at all. I kind of like just go in, do what I know, and then leave. So, like, if I talk about things, it doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about, and then there's different ways to do things, and I probably do a lot of it wrong, but I do what I do, and that's that. So don't come for me. And number three, when I pose and things, I'm not a professional once again. I don't really know what I'm doing. I kind of just do what I do at the time. So once again, don't come for me about anything like that. Thank you. So these are some like images from a year ago. Like a year ago, maybe a bit beforehand, basically before I joined the gym. As you can see, I probably thought I was more muscular than I was when I was not even at all. But this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get into the gym, because obviously I was kind of skinny. Like I felt like I looked really bad in a vest top as well. I had nothing there. So that's basically kind of the reasons behind motivation for me to do it. And obviously, I guess at the time, if I'm being honest, like, you notice everyone else kind of doing it, so you kind of want to do it as well. But like, it's not just that. Like, you want to do it for yourself as well. And I want to stay healthy as well. You know, I want to live a long, happy life. So when there was one that was close enough, because I've been wanting to go for a while, but it is also a matter of like one being available to me, that was good for me. And when the one I go to opened, it was great. So this is now. Once again, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm trying. I mean, so I go to the gym 4 days a week. Only for about 7 months I've been going 4 times a week. I used to go 2 times a week, and obviously I knew that wasn't enough. But it was only where I could fit around the job I had at the time, and I was going like 9 o'clock at night. It wasn't great. I was going for about an hour. But now obviously like I've got a new job and it's more convenient for me. I can fit it around my time more. So I've managed to squeeze in a couple more days as well as be at the gym for longer. And obviously if I've got more time during that day, I'll try and fit more in that day if I can. So this is the progress of that. And obviously if I'd been doing it for 4 days a week for a lot longer, I'd have obviously more progress. But that's where I'm at. And I don't take steroids or anything. Obviously you can probably tell because I'm so skinny. I'm like, I guess you could say it natural, but I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm just kind of doing it to get sort of like toned and defined, basically. And this is like where I'm at. So but I use protein bars. I kind of don't really have a specific one. I kind of get what I fancy at the time, but or I use the Mo Farah, whatever his name is, the runner man. He does his own range at B&M. He does like cookies and protein shakes and stuff. So I use his cookies quite a lot, and they're really good. And I use his protein shakes as well, and they're like 23 grams a serving or something like that. And for the price you pay and what it lasts, it's actually really good, and it's helped me out quite a lot. So they're the only things I use for it. And there's some like Bacca blend stuff I've used before, but that's about it really. And I mean, also I've used the stuff which I'm going to plug in now from RCR Nutrition. If you go on the website, use my code CurtisPWest, you now get 20% off. It used to be 10, but now it's 20%. So thank you to them guys for it. I mean, it's not like a sponsored video or nothing. I'm just an ambassador for them, and I talk about it sometimes. It's great. So I've used some of their stuff. I've had the RCR fruit tropical blend, and that's really good as well. So anything like that, them sort of things I've used, but like nothing steroids or drugs or anything like that. So, and as you can tell, my two goals for, say, I guess next year, like hopefully I'll do another video every year, would be to even out my arms, because as you can see I've got one arm slightly bigger than the other, but that's just through like my right arm being my more dominant arm for everything. So that's how that one's become more like muscular than the other one. But when I go, I try and do like a bit more on the other arm to try and even it out. So that's like a slow process for me. And my other goal is to show my abs, I guess you could say, because I mean I can feel some in there, but it's just obviously losing a bit of belly, like through good nutrition stuff and working hard on that, so you can then see it without having to, like, I guess, flex, or without having to suck it in or something, so it's more visible and you can see it there. So, I mean, that's that. I hope you enjoyed that, and to a lot of you, obviously, it doesn't like no progress at all. To me, I see progress because obviously I know what I've done. So that's what I'm going to talk about really, is like what I've done so far and how proud I am that I've become. I mean, I've stuck to it. I think I've hardly skipped any days or anything. I balance it out, make it even, like between arms, legs, stomach, back, shoulders, all that sort of stuff. And I hope it shows. So if you did like this video, please feel free to give it a like, share it with friends, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with another video.